Are you at risk for losing your homeowner's insurance coverage? I was watching the news this morning and I saw a report about homeowners in California who were receiving letters from their insurance companies that were non-renewing their policies because they lived near the wildfires or they were in the area of the wildfires. And these insurance companies were pulling out of that area just because they couldn't make any money in that area any longer. So now the state is providing a little bit of relief for those homeowners. They did issue a moratorium that insurance companies can't non-renew a homeowner's policy for a period of time. I don't think they put an end date on that yet. The one thing I always think about when I hear that is that they can't non-renew your policy. They never said anything about not increasing your prices. So, even though they can't get off it, insuring your house, officially, they'll probably just keep increasing the pricing until they get out of until you just leave on your own because the pricing is just too much for it. So it got me thinking, we've seen this in other areas. Florida, a lot of insurance companies pulled out of that state because all the hurricanes and tornadoes. I'm in New York, even downstate New York. We've had a lot of companies who pulled out of the coastal area because of the hurricanes. So it's very difficult to find insurance in the Long Island area or down near the coast a lot of times. So it got me, and that's a question we get a lot is, am I at risk for being canceled or non-renewed? Well, in New York, it's restrictive on when an insurance company can cancel or non-renew your policy. So when you first get a policy with a company, they have a 60-day window that they can cancel your policy flat. And usually the only reason it's going to be canceled flat is if they're going to send somebody out to inspect your home, and if it's not in the condition that you said it was. So if you said your house was in good condition and they go out and they send an inspector out there and they find out that your house is not in good condition, they're going to get off that risk as soon as they can. So they're going to cancel that policy back to the inception for misrepresentation. After that 60-day period, the insurance company in New York is really on the hook for a 3-year period. They can't non-renew your policy for another 3 years unless you don't pay your bill, or if you commit a crime, or if you do a willful act, or if there's any sort of fraud on your part. They can cancel it in that 3-year period. Other than that, if it's just normal claims or maintenance issues, they're on it for every 3-year renewal period. So what we see in our office is people are mostly non-renewed for condition. Either they had a claim that brought somebody out to their house and they realized that the house is deteriorated, or periodically insurance companies will just go out and send inspectors out to review a house if they've been insured with a company for a long period of time, just to make sure that the homeowner is maintaining their property, which is one of the agreements of your insurance policy. So the other area is claims frequency. Very rarely, I don't think I've ever seen anybody canceled for a major claim, unless they were fraudulent in some way involved with it. So that's what insurance is for. It's to help us all come together, pool our money together, and pay for those major claims, to help somebody get through a major disaster in their life that is really kind of a one-off scenario. We find that once people start having multiple claims, and really it doesn't take many, multiple is 2. So if you see 2 claims in a 5-year period, depending on the size, and even sometimes it doesn't depend on the size, insurance company is going to get off that risk. So unless it is like a catastrophic weather-related claim, they might exclude one of those. But for the most part, if you are using your homeowner's insurance policy as a maintenance program to pay for those small claims, to have your roof repaired, to fix your gutters, things like that, to prevent the ice damming, you're going to find that you're at a higher risk for being non-renewed and be put in a risk pool, which is going to cost you a lot more for insurance. So one of the things that we tell people to help prevent the risk of being non-renewed is carry a higher deductible on your homeowner's insurance policy. We recommend $1,000 or more. You're going to save money on your premium. And then also, it's just going to prevent you from putting in minor claims on your homeowner's policy. Save your homeowner's insurance for the major claims. That is going to be that, and maintaining your home is your best defense for not having your homeowner's insurance non-renewed. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or need help with your insurance, feel free to give our agency a call.